Hello there, welcome to my channel. Today's video is a speed build, and this one took me quite a while to build, but I got there, and here's the finished product you will see towards the end of this. I always do slideshows for these videos, so stick to the end to see those. But this was a house that was inspired by sort of like traditional Spanish architecture or interior design mostly. The architecture on the outside, I'm not really sure. I found a photo from Twitter randomly, and that inspired me to create like the roofing shape and stuff for the exterior of the house. And then to kind of do like the back deck section that you see, kind of getting that shape I got from like another like house inspired like photo. But I go for like a sort of tropical climate sort of like decoration for it from the outside. So this is more for a place that's surrounded by like the ocean, that's more like has higher temperatures and things like that. But you could always remove the trees and like make it for anywhere you want. I do actually move this house and place it on a 30 by 30 lot instead of this 20 by 20 because you'll see a little bit towards the middle of this build, I add in a pool on the back that kind of wraps around the house because I wanted to kind of look like there was like a natural spring or pond that was kind of wrapping around the home. Maybe they built this home around the nature that was there, and it kind of letting the nature grow like in between the house and around it, and they're kind of like a part of it, you know what I mean? So I kind of wanted to go for that idea, so you will see that in a bit. But while I was building this, once I was doing the interior decorating, my game crashed on me. It only crashed once. It was kind of my fault. I sometimes get carried away and I like spin the camera too fast, and I'll do it while I'm like doing the color or like pattern editor, and I should know better not to do that with The Sims 3 of all games because it will malfunction, it will go haywire, and it will crash on you. And that's what happened to me. But I did get saved by the NROS saver mod where it like auto saves for you. So I got lucky with that because I had done the pool right before and it saved most of what I did for the pool. I just had to redo like the terrain paint, thankfully. You will see that in a bit. But this is the back deck on the first floor. This home is a 1.5 bathroom. It has 2 full bedrooms. One of the half bathrooms is inside of the bedroom on the second floor. The entire second floor is just like an open concept bedroom basically. So it just takes you right into the bedroom, and then the bathroom is like its own separate room within the bedroom. And then attached to the upstairs bedroom is a sort of terrace, and you actually see like that fencing on top here. That is where the terrace is, and that's where there'll be like something for your Sims to do. There'll be like a lounge chair they can paint. I put an easel, I think from, is it like Town Life stuff or something? It's one of those stuff packs. But yes, I do use store content. I don't know if you can see already, but I definitely use some stuff from Aurora Skies, some things from Dragon Valley. You will see I use like the wisteria sort of plants to wrap it around the house because I thought it looked really pretty and I wanted to use those. And here I'm doing this sort of like terrace overhang awning with the flowers, which I love doing this. It looks so freaking pretty, in my opinion, when you put these on builds. And I was like, this just has to be incorporated into this build because of like the idea that I was going for with like the whole nature aspect. I do cut, so I do apologize for like the cuts and stuff. I do take out some footage here and there. I don't really show doing the bathrooms too much like usual because it's just the bathroom. But yeah, I was going for like the full bathroom is downstairs here, but that's where it is in like a little nook that's kind of like a little reading area slash like study area. It does have a computer desk in the corner, and then there will be a bookcase and some seating and stuff. So it's an odd shape slightly, but it's functional. I did play test this build, by the way. I like placed a sim into it to see how everything worked. I checked like all the seats, the kitchen and the bathroom, the bedroom area, even the terrace and the pool and stuff. All of it seemed to function properly, and the sim was routed and able to use it. So you should be good to go with that. Yeah, but this was the little office space I was talking about. The towels in the bathroom, I do remove them. I use something from like Into the Future, so just kind of ignore that. But yeah, I wanted to go for a slightly rustic sort of look, but like I said, I use color palettes that were inspired from like photos that I like kind of search up for to find certain color palettes. But this is the pool I was talking about, and I do change the color because obviously this looks like exactly like an actual pool, and I wanted to look a little bit more like a natural pond or spring. So I kind of wanted to have a little murky look to it slightly. So I kind of used, I think, brown and green in it. and then I do certain lighting and stuff, which you'll see. But I wanted the landscaping to really be like this, like the shining point of this part, because I wanted to look like it was embedded into the area, like it was naturally there. And that's so I do a lot of landscaping in this build. You will see it. Landscaping is not my forte, I will say that, because you know, it's not something that I like. It's not like my favorite thing to do, but I try my best to make it look as good and like natural as possible, you know. So it's definitely something that you practice. I think I've definitely gotten better at it over the years. I kind of go back and forth with it, so you will see. But my the terrain paints and stuff I typically do later. I do a little bit like here and there, but I do most of that like towards the end. But I wanted to look like there was a lot of natural, like maybe not forest per se, but just like a lot of flora, you know, just like spread out across. And like I put those lily pads in the pool to make it look like it's sort of like a natural spring and stuff, you know. But I do move the lights in the pool to the edges instead, because I thought it looked really weird and uneven there. So sorry if it is like throwing anyone off by looking at it like that. But this is where I saved, where the auto save came in and saved me from losing literally all of this, because if that hadn't happened, I wouldn't have lost all of this. I would have been devastated. I probably would have gave up for the night, and I wouldn't have, this video wouldn't be out when it's out, because because I wouldn't have finished it. I would have had to take in a breather. But I just do like some lighting and stuff to give more ambiance. I love doing lighting and stuff in The Sims, especially because it lets you kind of cheat it. If anyone didn't know this, who's watching this, if you're building and you want to change the lights in build mode and you don't have like a sim to go into live mode or live mode, you just have to do shift control onto the light, and it has like the options as if you're actually clicking on it in live mode. But I feel like I alternate between live and live mode lately. I don't know what it is, but I think I usually say live mode, but I've been saying live mode sometimes. I don't know. Is this what happens when you get older? Like, do you just like randomly switch into saying live mode or something? I don't know. Anyway, so I would do the kitchen. I end up changing the wallpaper. I don't do the flooring until literally like the end of it, or maybe even in the slideshow photos, because I totally forgot to change it to like tile for some reason. There's so much to do in this. But here's the living room. Again, I had to cut some stuff out. My game did crash, and things like that around this point, so there was just a lot going on. So my apologies, but I think it came out cute. I do like a rug and stuff like that. I do end up putting a fireplace here, and I found a photo while I was doing this for the bedroom space, and I really was gonna put the fireplace in the bedroom, but I was like, I think it would look really good in this little corner because it fit perfectly there, like where that little like iguana thing is. I move it and put it in like the bedroom, and I put the fireplace there instead, and I think it looks really, really nice. It was cozy. I tested that as well, and the sim can light it and turn it off and stuff like that, so it does function. Within sort of house fire, that's up for you to figure out, because I did not wait long enough for all my hard work to burn down. Okay, so I put that fire right away. But this is the first floor bedroom, and I wanted this to look like it's chalk on the wall. I realized as I'm looking at this that it's not actually meant to be chalk. I don't think it's just meant to be like a theme of space, but I wanted it to kind of look like maybe it is wallpaper that has the ability to act like chalk and they can draw on it. So I kind of just used that in the there to make it look like artsy for like maybe the kids on there like to draw around the planets. I don't know, but anyway, I make it kind of like a space for kids or teens, but I do put some kid like toy like trunks and stuff like that, so it's multifunctional, I guess. But there's a desk. There's a lot of stored content in this room. I do apologize, but it kind of just went with the theme that I was going for, and I think it's cute. I just kind of went for like a generic sort of like sporty type of sim thing. You could always change it. You can make it whatever you want if you did want to, you know, download this build, which, you know, if you are watching this, if you do download it, I hope you enjoyed this, you know. But and if you are here, thank you for watching, by the way. But I just like do some finishing touches, and then I go from here's the fireplace, and then I go to like the upstairs bedroom, and I kind of just start doing that. But I didn't know what to do with the bedroom wallpaper at first, so I do cut it out. I think I cut out a lot of stuff actually for the upstairs bedroom, because I was so indecisive. So you kind of see me more towards like my final idea point through these like clips, because there was just so much going on, like what I was trying to do. But I think what happened was basically I was looking up some color palette ideas, and I actually looked up like the actual like search for like traditional Spanish art, like interior design, because I was trying to get that for my inspiration for this like interior build. And a lot of the homes, like the bedrooms specifically, had this really like intense mustard yellow, but it's not something I didn't dislike. Like I didn't like dislike it. I really liked it, but I didn't know how I was going to design a room around that wallpaper color, especially in The Sims 3, because it's very intense. But especially if you have limited objects and you're not using store like in custom content, you know, and you can only rely on like the game and store content and stuff. So I tried to make do with it. I didn't change the color yet, but you will see it because I was originally doing this blue color, but I tried to incorporate the blue in elsewhere. I don't use that rug though, so I do like end up using one from Supernatural. I just wanted to kind of like get a feel for what I was going for there, but I do kind of like add some painting elements to it to make it look lived in, as in like they already made some like painting projects, and then like the rest is like, you know, their painting supplies are outside on like that little terrace thing. I also just like spruce it up a bit. But did anybody know that you can change the app, like every single like color piece basically on the mailbox? I had no idea. I feel like maybe I did know this, I completely forgot. I was like, okay, well I have to completely change it and make it look like, you know, really colorful and like go with the architecture theme. So that's what I did. But like I don't know, I was so surprised by that for some reason, because I must have not realized that you can do that. But yeah, this video is pretty much over. There's going to be a slideshow at the end of this, so stay tuned, it'll be there in just a moment. But if you did get to the end, to this point, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoy this. If you do download the build, you know, let me know. I hope you enjoyed the build as well if you do download it. Don't forget to hit the like button if you like this video, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you're not already subscribed and like this and would like to see more of my content. I would really appreciate it. Other than that, just don't forget the download link will be in the description of this video, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching. Bye.